Oh my God, that's going to kill him.
Oh, it's on the wrong green.
Guys, today you join us at Crail Golf Society. What a stunning golf course and an even better day. It's very windy today, you might be able to tell. We're testing different mics out, so let us know how they are. But we're talking about where you buy your golf clubs from, how much they cost, and just how much tour validation you really need, because we both have Tacoma irons in at the moment, and we're actually playing golf with the owner of Tacoma himself. So we're going to have a word in a moment's time. We're going to see just how proud they are that Tacoma is now on the PGA Tour with Wesley Bryan, and we're going to talk 101Us because they sold out in one day. One day and they sold out. Is that because they're reasonably priced, or is it because they're just awesome? So Chris, we are up here in Scotland and you can tell it's quite breezy, but we're talking about different clubs today, and we're talking about Tacoma. So these bad boys sold out in record time. We've both been testing the 301 CBs and you've been testing the 301 MBs. Very, very enjoyable. Wesley Bryan,
yeah,
split set, PGA Tour.
PGA Tour, yeah, first one to get them out there. So very interesting, obviously, for them to go for something like that. Obviously, he's tested them, he's got a set himself, he's tried a little bit of everything, and they came out the best. And
it's funny because I actually had a comment. I don't need two iron here because I've got far in. We're going to play a scramble, by the way, here at Crail, a couple of holes for a top secret mission that I keep telling you a little bit about, and we might tell you a bit more about this week. But I actually had a comment that says I will use these clubs when they're on the PGA Tour. Well, now they're on the PGA Tour, I'd love to know if that guy is going to use them. Chris, we've got a little dink into this first hole. That's delightful.
Oh, the wind's hit that, though. It's not bad.
Wait, just right hand side, not bad at all. What club was that? Was that another Tacoma?
That was the Skyforger 001
Let's
wedge.
have a look at that, because it's a very interesting model as well. The Tacoma clubs are D2C, so direct to consumer. That pretty much means direct to you, and you can save a little bit of money on some of the more premium brands. I personally think the premium brands will go more that way as well. Comment below and let me know, what do you think?
Well, Callaway are going to go that way, I believe.
How far do you think here?
90 yards. Great fly.
Oh, be good. Be good. Guys, can we birdie every hole? You can't birdie every hole if you don't birdie the first. And has it gone in? Well, they screamed anyway. It's a bit windy. Let us know, what do you think? We're going to discuss it in depth as well. We're going to see, is Wesley Bryan being paid, or is he using them because he enjoys them? That's the real question. Right, so that is two pretty good golf shots. I'm really pleased with mine, actually, and I've been really enjoying using these golf clubs. For me, I think a Forge golf club, primarily you want good feel. You obviously want performance, you want the numbers, you want the spin rate, you want the distance. You maybe want a bit of forgiveness if you've gone for a kind of hollow-bodied club with a Forge face. But realistically, I want something that looks good, feels good, goes the distance I want it to go, and if it saves me a bit of money, fantastic. What do you want in an iron? Get in the comments below and let us know. The wind is properly picking up now, by the way, and I hope this audio is all right for you. If it's not all right, throw a like on it, because that'll help us afford better mics. To go one under. Oh, it was never anywhere else.
Easy.
High five. Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
Well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
We dovetailed there nicely.
We did. Well, really, I just got a putt. I might as well not done the rest of it, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could have, realistically, I should have had a go at that putt first. I could have birdied it myself. But what do you think about this ideology then of direct to consumer? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's something which... The big thing is saving money, isn't it? You're always cutting out the middleman. And we're going to talk to Seb about it a little bit later on. I'm not going to interrupt his golf now, but we're going to talk about it later on where we're staying. And I think if you can cut out the middleman, cut out people trying to make unnecessary profits almost, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Profit for people.
It is, I think so. And I have heard rumours that obviously Callaway are going to start selling straight off the website. So potentially that's obviously a premium brand as you would go to. They're going to be straight to consumer, save you a little bit more money, buy off, maybe still have a fit in, but then buy offline. Is that going to save you a little bit of money? If it does, they help you play golf courses like this.
Just 445 yards, this one par 4, brilliant.
Right, let's get a chaser.
Oh, that's delightful, Chris. Stay there. Stay there. I think that's long enough.
Well, if not, it's in with the old basking sharks.
Not the basking. There's not basking sharks in there, is
There's basking sharks in there. Could be the first one to get eaten by a basking shark. Good ball.
That's the shot. And that's why these sold out in record time, I think. We'll have a chat about these now. So guys, last week you may have seen my review of the brand new 101U driving iron. I absolutely love this. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I will just put a link in the description to the review, but I know Chris is liking them as well. I think for something which has so much forgiveness, but then has that quite nice, I'll not say sleek look because it is a little bit of a bigger club, but not too much offset, not too thick a top line, not too long a blade length, almost ticks every box.
Yeah, and obviously in the testing that we both done, and even I had mid-handicap Dave test them, you can hit them.
Has he skied it?
He's not skied this one yet.
Dave did sky my Mini Driver.
He did, yeah.
Anyway.
We've not let him forget that either, to be honest, Dave.
No, nor should he, nor should you, Dave.
Dave, if you're watching, no more clubs to test for you.
No.
But yeah, able to use it for different shots, so versatility-wise, it's affordable, you can play every shot with it. Is that something that you'll be looking at? Then maybe, yeah.
Maybe, right. See where we are. I've absolutely nailed that, by the way, that is so far. I think you might be in with the basking sharks.
I think so.
That is an absolutely gorgeous tee shot, and that's where I really enjoy these clubs. For a hole that's 450 yards, you might think, oh, I need to hit driver here, I need to get this ball up there, when realistically, if you can just keep it in play, leave yourself around 150 for your second shot, then you're still going to have a much better chance. This hole massively narrows up at the driving distance, as you can see, and Chris is off to look for his ball, but I don't think he's going to find it. Guys, I'm going to massively apologise for the audio on this video, but it's that windy and we are trying these different mics. I keep checking it, I know it's not great, but don't judge the audio from this video. But again, in the comments below, let us know how much you like these.
What you got?
I've got 5 iron. Think that's too much?
Yeah, 7 iron.
7?
It's downwind.
Right. I'll go with 7.
I go at them, basically.
Are they behind the green?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
What a tee shot this was, by the way.
I know, it's a good shot.
Are they on the tee?
So I think they're just having a chat.
Right. Do you reckon at them and let the wind bring it back?
I go just left of them and hit it. Yeah, just like that.
Be good.
That is perfect.
The one thing I really like is the turf interaction you get, and I don't know if this is designed specifically, but that chamfered leading edge really helps get through the turf, especially on these nice tight linksy lies. Chris has got the MB. Let's see what happens with his. Ooh.
I mean, that's a very good line. It's a terrible strike.
How was your turf interaction?
The turf interaction, it's there.
I don't think that was yours, mate.
Yeah, on it.
Oh, we're on it. Guys, comment below how important is turf interaction as well. I'm just asking you to comment below today. I really want to have a nice chat in the comments. What about, right, Wesley Bryan, PGA Tour, is he a PGA Tour winner?
Don't know.
I mean, I spoke to George Bryan. I met him at a Callaway event last year. Really, really nice guy. And they both come across as really nice guys, to be fair. I'd love to collab with them someday and play with them. But the fact that he's not contracted and decides to go and play an iron that you can go and buy for $500, obviously depending on tax implications on where you live, because we all know that upsets people, don't we?
We do.
But we don't know where you live and how much tax you're going to pay. But what's going on here? He's absolutely ripped one,
Now
that.
he's played one.
Anyway, but how much difference does it make to you that someone like that chooses to play these irons as opposed to someone like Rory McIlroy, Tiger Woods, who gets paid multi-millions to use a set of golf clubs? Because that obviously is a marketing ploy by those manufacturers, but the best marketing ploy is having a player that's uncontracted using your clubs. It has to be.
Yeah, because a lot of people do say they only use those clubs because they are paid. In this case, obviously not paid. Tested everything, because obviously as a PGA Tour player will be able to test everything, but he's obviously gone through it all, put them to the test, used a TrackMan, got data, and found that these obviously felt better.
Right guys, make sure you stay tuned, because next up we have a stunning looking par 3, and if there's anything I love in this world, it is a nice par 3 at the side of the ocean. It's also my hood hitting me in the face. Never wear a hood when it's a windy day. I'm going to chip this. I've been chipping really well, getting some spin. Did we both finish literally next to each other?
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing that those two shots, so these two traces that I'll give you now,
Mine was just in the rough here.
Give you
Mine
a-
was actually there.
give you exactly the same result? You hit an 8 as well, didn't
I
you?
did hit an 8. Yeah, well, I mean,
Well, you
it might as well have been a 2 iron, to be
Yeah.
honest, but...
Great putt. That's pretty much the four safe.
Right, James is going to chip this one. Can we get it running out? Oh, he's gone for a spinner.
Delightful. You love a bit of spin, don't you?
That's the par.
Stunning par 3 coming up, and I've not had a hole in one yet this year. I came so close this morning. I played the other course this morning. It was like that. Right guys, 150 yards into the breeze. I've got a 6 iron. I'm going to try and chip one low. One thing I like about these is the versatility that you do get. What have you got?
I've got 6 iron, but
Let's have a look at the two together, because Mr. Brian does use a split set at the moment of blades and cavity backs. Something which a lot of people would really like. You almost can't tell the difference, can you?
no, obviously top edge on my MB is a little bit thicker, blade length just as long, and that's why again a lot of people are liking them, because you've got a little bit more face to hit as well, so it doesn't feel too tight down. Again, underneath wise, sole of the club.
You can see a difference there. That to me is much more appetising than that. I feel I can get much better turf interaction with that. We'll judge the divots after these shots, Chris, shall we?
Ooh, hopefully I'll take one, unlike the last shot.
Oh, delightful. Keep coming. Keep coming over.
I mean, I'm optimistic.
Nice divot.
Nice, I took one this time. Progress. Progress is real. That's a great flight.
Tail off a bit at the end, but really nice and enjoyable. Chris, let's show them these divots and just see. Now, you've taken a little bit of a steeper divot, but I really enjoy a nice shallow one. And to me, this is how you can kind of tell maybe what you need to work on in your golf. Do you need to shallow out your angle of attack? Do you need to work on maybe hitting down on it a little bit more? Or are you just happy with taking a nice Amex style divot? That to me is absolute gold. And one of the really interesting things I think as well is just how my kind of peers have judged these clubs as well. So, you're all right, mate, in a rush.
I mean,
He wants to get to Dunvegan, Chris. He's got a date.
ain't done it.
One of the big things I think is interesting is how my peers, so I know Pete loves these clubs. I know, well, I'm not speaking for him, but I've seen the reviews and I know that Pete Finch really likes his clubs, Matt Fry likes his clubs, Andy Sullivan, the average golfer, likes his clubs. Everyone likes the idea of saving money. It's almost a bit of a winner, and I wanted to kind of get this video in on the back of seeing Wesley Bryan using them, and maybe it's no overreaction, maybe it doesn't matter if a PGA Tour player uses them, but I remember a really, almost felt like a spiteful comment. Look at this hole coming up here, Chris. Look at that, what a stunning golf hole we've got there.
Can anyone name the golf course over there in the distance?
Yeah, that one over there. But yeah, I just think it's quite an interesting moment, because you don't often see something like this, a direct-to-consumer brand being used on tour. Right, this is what we are left with. Chris's was just left. We've both kind of maybe underjudged the wind there. Such a windy day today, really difficult. Almost unplayable. We didn't play yesterday, it was 50 mile an hour winds, wasn't it?
Yes, it's tough out here today.
Right, can we hold this to be 2 under par for the video? Remember, this is a kind of top secret recce mission. That's a great putt, Chris. This is a top secret recce mission for our new series next year, which I can't wait to bring. We're playing some unbelievable golf courses. Just off this shoulder, Chris.
Yeah, you need to, well, no, you can carry it over. I think if you land it on the flag shadow.
I was just about to say the flag shadow. Great minds think
one
alike.
of your spinners. I mean,
or 10 feet past it.
I forgot the shadow.
Yeah, that was. I got a bit excited there, Chris. All right. Oh. Sorry about that. Oh, it slid by. Right guys, that is level par here at Crail Golf Society on the
Balcomie, is it?
Balcomie course. What do you think to Tacoma Irons making it onto the PGA Tour? Let us know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. See you all at the same time tomorrow. But hopefully it's not going to be as windy, but it might be. Goodbye.